Hello and welcome to The Shed. My name is John McGrath. This is my YouTube channel, Man in Shed, and today I want to talk to you about hand planes, specifically Faithfull hand planes. Are they any good? Are they a good cheap option? Well, stay tuned. I'll give you my opinion. Let's have a look. Right, so if we start with the block plane, and if I'm honest, this was the worst of the four. Now maybe I just got a bad one, I don't know, but I could not get the blade to sit square in this plane. I spent a lot of time foiling the frog down and foiling the mount down, and the blade still sits at an angle, and I just cannot get it to sit square. I have it close enough, but it's not good enough. So straight out the gate, I'm going to say, if you're looking for a block plane, I would look elsewhere. I can't recommend this at the minute. I say maybe I got a bad one, maybe I got a badly machined one. They are very inexpensive, so you get what you pay for. But so I'm going to put this aside because I can't recommend it at the minute. Okay, then if we look at these three planes, the 4, the 5 and the 7, these aren't bad little planes, but they do require work out of the box. You are going to have to sharpen the blades. You're going to have to flatten the soles. But if you're willing to put the work in, then you'll have yourself 3 good planes for relatively little money. The number 4 I think is around €30. The number 5 around 35 to 40, and you can get the number 7 I think for in around 60 to 70 euros. And for a number 7 plane, that is fairly cheap. There's not much else that competes with that for price. The Stanleys I think are around 120. Lloyd Nielsen or Veritas you could be talking €400. So that's a major difference in the plane, but you're getting quality. If you buy the Lloyd Nielsen or you get Veritas, then you're getting quality planes. These are budget planes, so these are more for the hobbyist or the guy getting started out, or a guy just wants to get tools in his shed. And like I say, if you're willing to put the work in, you can get yourself some pretty decent planes. I had to flatten on the soles of all these. I put a straight edge on all these, and especially the number 7, it was bowed this way and it was also bowed this way. This took me, I would say, about 3 hours to get flat enough that I was happy with it. I lapped all these planes on a granite slab with various grits of sandpaper. So that's something you're going to have to do if you want to get these planes to a standard where you're happy with them and that you can actually use them, you know. So what I'll do is I'll give you a close-up on all these planes, and I'll take a few shavings with them and I'll show you. I'll go through a few more pros and cons that I found with them, and maybe this will be helpful for you, or maybe these might be a good option for you. Okay, so we'll just take a few shavings with this. First up is the number 4. Just a quick look at it there. Hopefully you can see that. As you can see, they're not machined great. You can see all the dents and stuff that's in the handle. That's what the way it came out of the box. It's not nicely shaped. Again, these are budget planes. The blade steel, it's a type of tool steel. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it takes a good edge and it's relatively easy to sharpen. It's not the greatest steel in the world. It's not the greatest steel I've ever used, but hey, look, it's not bad. And at this price, it'll get you going. So we'll just take a few shavings there. Just even that blade up a bit. This is just a piece of southern yellow pine, so it's relatively soft. So as you can see, I mean, you can get these to take pretty decent shavings if you get a good edge on them. Yeah. It's not too bad. I've seen better, but you know, you can work with it. You can work with it. Okay, so next up, the number 5. And we'll just use the southern yellow pine on it. Let's get this thing started off. You can take fairly fine shavings with it, you know. We'll just get it a bit more. So a little bit finer than the last time. Not perfect. Let's see if we can straighten this up a small bit. we go. That's better. That's better. So, you know, not too bad. Again, these are relatively inexpensive, and with a little bit of work, you can get them to do what you need them to do. You know, for 30 or 40 euros, what's that in dollars? Maybe $40 out of the box with a little bit of work, time and effort. You know, it'll get you going into woodwork. Next up then, the number 7. This thing is a beast. If I could recommend any of the 3, it would be this one, if you're willing to put a bit of work into it, because, you know, for 60 euros to get a number 7 plane, I mean, you can't beat that. And it is a beast. This thing will take shavings all day. If you put an edge on it. Again, not bad. Back it off a small bit. And just check we're not very square at that. There we go. Again, this is only for demonstration purposes. And that's pretty good. My only complaint with the number 7, obviously after I spent 3 hours flattening the sole, was the handle is tiny. Again, I've got big hands and I can just get 2 fingers on it. So Faithfull, if you could do something about that. I mean, this is a big plane, you need a big handle on it. And I'm kind of down to a 2-finger grip on it. But yeah, it ain't too bad. Okay, to sum up this tool review then, what can we say about Faithfull planes? They're a good budget option, provided you're willing to put the work in. If you're a professional, look elsewhere, invest in your tools, buy the best tools you can afford. But if you're starting out, you're a hobbyist, you want to get tools into your shed, you're on a budget, and you want to get into woodworking. If you're willing to put the work into these planes, you will have to sharpen the blades, you will have to true up the soles. You get yourself some nice little hand planes. The block plane, I can't recommend. I could not get any good out of that thing at all, so I'm not going to tell you that that's a good plane when maybe I got a bad one, who knows. But the number 4, the number 5, and especially the number 7, I use this all the time. This hasn't let me down yet. However, I did have to put a lot of work into it to get it the way I wanted it. These 2 planes are not too bad at all. So yeah, I hope this has been of some use to you. Any questions you have for me, just leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you. If you found this video helpful, please think about liking it and subscribing. And I'm John McGrath, this is Man in Shed, and thanks for watching.